Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of
Legends Only.
My name's T. Kyle,
And I'm Brad.
and this is your weekly pop culture podcast where we talk about.
Legends Only.
I'm back. I'm back.
You're back.
Oh my God, thank God.
How was
Actually, thank God.
the summer at the beach with your boyfriend? How'd that work out?
What boyfriend?
Yeah, first of all, what boyfriend?
Anyway, I am so excited to have a homosexual conversation for the first time in like 2 weeks.
I need gay people.
Literally the vine of Big Ange where she's like, I need gays. I can't do it. I also very much relate to that headline now of Kim Cattrall where it says, I don't want to be in a situation for more than an hour where I'm not enjoying myself. Truer words I don't think have ever been spoken.
Ever. It's a mantra. It's something to live by.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Add to that, in a situation without gay people.
Yeah.
Where I'm not enjoying myself for more than an hour.
It's true. It's a different type of displeasure. You could be bothered amongst gays, but to be bothered amongst straights is a whole different hell.
I need to be around gay people. Always.
Did you want to explain where you were, or are we?
I was at a wedding and then I was at a bachelor weekend.
Okay. That was a trying time. Well,
someone else who is having a trying time right now, actually, as we record this.
Oh, that's right. Late breaking news.
Oh, by the way, I don't want to get insider allegations about the Addison Rae dropping.
What?
Because I remember how I was like, oh my God, what if Addison Rae like drops her new album? Like when I'm gone, like she would, ha ha ha.
Did drop.
And then it's like Diet Pepsi coming out. And I was like, no, I want to be there. I want to talk about it.
I know. We will be talking about it, of course. Sorry for the delay.
House where no one wanted to talk. Like I couldn't have a conversation about Addison Rae.
They were just sitting drinking Diet Coke instead. Well, actually more on Diet Coke later as well.
Yeah.
Diet Coke and Diet Pepsi really had a phenomenal week. Actually, both of them.
They did.
They did. Two legends supporting both products. And we will be getting into that.
Oh no, I love Pepsi. Anyway, we're back. Hello, everybody.
We're back. My God. Send T. Kyle your gayest congratulations for returning to New York. And we will be immersing in gay culture tonight, I'm sure.
We will.
Yeah. Did it make you miss the city? Because sometimes, we get cooped up and we're like,
crawling
we need
back.
to get out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was the person who like
Get me to the Ritz?
licked the floor of the subway?
Oh, right.
Like that's how excited I was to be back.
Might not want to be doing that lately with all these World Health Organization announcements. You know what?
I'm not the one fucking everyone, so I don't have a problem with that.
Sex in the air. I don't love the smell of it. the meme going around of the asexual flag, and it's S&M lyrics, but it's changed to be asexual.
I'm safe. I'm good.
You've been reported safe for many months.
Okay, someone who has not been reported safe yet. Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, it's been a hard year for her.
BB Rexa, as we are literally sitting here recording this,
as we were getting ready, saw this update.
Is having an incident in an airport.
Yes,
with a man threatening her.
Yeah.
There have been no updates since.
Nope.
So we are going to get through this episode and hope that we get an update from BB.
Yeah.
By the time the after show is done recording.
Needless to say, bad bitches and Rex stars, we ride at dawn.
We ride at dawn.
We'll see how this situation unfolds.
And Mama Rex is on it too. Did you see her Instagram story?
No.
Yeah, she follows me. I should send her maybe. Oh my God.
You should. I mean, I think.
Should I send her a DM?
Are we not going to do the Rex Thanksgiving dinner?
Do you have an update on BB?
Yeah.
Did you see the tweet that was like BB Rexa should be allowed to shoot one person a month with no repercussions?
No, but I agree.
Yeah. It was like
people are always trying it with her.
Yeah.
She's not the one. As I'm the drama what timing?
What if that's why they're like, we're giving you free promo for your new single?
Yeah, exactly. Wow. Poorly timed, but I don't know. We'll see how this unfolds. Hope she's well.
Oh, beebs.
Oh, baby.
All right, let's get into this week, starting with some things that we missed that were kind of major. Just, taking over pop culture and absolutely dominating the charts and streams while
you were sitting by the sea.
Yeah.
And
contemplating throwing myself into a rip current.
there were some things that were happening while we were off the air.
Yeah.
And let's do a little ketchup and mustard.
Billy XCX.
Billy XCX.
Snapped.
Honestly, Miss XCX has invaded the DNA of many of our pop stars.
Yeah.
We'll be discussing. Oh my God, that happened while we were gone.
Yeah.
You want to guess the color of their underwear?
Good things happen. I was like, I really thought the girls were going to take a break.
No, they didn't at all. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe we should just...
Yeah. We're going to announce like a month-long hiatus and we're going to get R9, a new Britney album.
Yeah, for sure.
The Charlie remix album. Addison Rae, a new full...
Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what comes up.
Manifest it. Okay, so Billie Eilish and Charlie teamed up for a Guess remix.
They did in
a music video.
Record amount of time, apparently, because they shot the video like a day before it came out or something insane like that. The director said they like came to New York, I think, did the video out by like Wednesday or something insane.
Oh.
It was a quick turnaround. Yeah, they got those undies.
All the lovers.
Basically. If it was done at a Victoria's Secret while doing inventory.
Yeah.
Yep. I love it. My God. Yeah, I can't believe this happened when we were gone. Billie got to indulge in her sapphic lesbian fantasy and let Charlie know, like...
What does sapphic mean?
Let girl on girl, like woman loving woman.
Oh, hot.
Yeah.
Okay.
So she said, Charlie likes boys, but she knows I'd hit it. Instant line of the remix. And Charlie's like, yeah. Love this. And there might be more to come. There is more to come.
One more remix.
We have to thank the people at Pitchfork for prodding Charlie and calling Brat Summer, declaring that it was over, because she instead got pissed. And she was like, oh, it's over? Then she unveiled this, and then she said there's one more remix still to come, and then... ? It sounds like a threat. I'm here for it.
It's brilliant.
This is the best campaign of the year. Argue at the wall. This is
the
way this is all unfolding. We haven't seen this. I don't know when we've last seen a campaign this good, cool.
Barbie.
Yeah, that's true. But
Britney Jean.
Definitely that. Definitely not since that.
Also, like for Charlie, this is hitting at such a moment because Birds of a Feather is now like number 2 in the UK.
Yeah.
It's all over the radio in the US.
Yeah.
Massive.
It is. Yeah. This is a perfect crossover moment.
Stream my remix on SoundCloud.
There you go.
Over 200 downloads. Phineas, are you listening?
And this is, Billie doesn't do collabs, really.
No.
So this was a big endorsement. This is a big deal. And it charted, I believe it's Charlie's highest charting since Boom Clap, I think, in 2014.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wasn't it 9 this week in the UK?
Yeah, something like that. It's definitely her highest there in a long time, too. But they're making some chart records again for Charlie, which I love. There was an iconic, last week, the chart was Chapel at number 1 and the Guess remix at number 1 for the UK last week. That's like the UK
gets it.
When the music charts come out, they just get it so much better than us. So much better. That's a place that I want to live in where those are the top number 1s of the week. But
we will see. What happens next.
Now we have Bratum around the corner because Brat Summer is ending just according to the weather.
Autumn. Thank God. Also, fuck summer. It's so crazy too because it's only going to keep getting hotter and hotter and hotter like every year out unless they invent some kind of like device.
Yeah,
that makes it not
right.
But like,
well, I'm not sad about it. I know you are. I am excited about that. Well, we also have this remix of 360 with Dreams by Fleetwood Mac that's taking over. It's like the sound of Brat Autumn, and it's very dreamy, obviously. So I don't think that's going to be the remix, though.
No, but I could see them maybe trying to get that signed.
Right. It's really good. Personally, since we like to manifest things on this podcast, I'm putting out there Sympathy is a Knife with Sky Ferreira. I need it. I want it. They've collabed.
DM her. She
I
follows
should.
you. You should be like, hey.
I did put it on my story, so she probably saw it.
Did she?
I didn't look to see. I'm scared to look at who sees it because I don't want to know.
I don't look at
I don't look at that. I think that would make me insane.
Yeah.
If I saw who saw it. Especially like a Sky follow. I don't want to know what she's seen.
Right. Tits out.
It's exactly. I don't need to know what she has seen of me.
Well, summer is, still winding down. And while you're at the beach, make sure you don't hop on the dunes because you might get a lawsuit. Allegedly. Another song came out that some people thought we took off intentionally so that we wouldn't have to talk about it. I did get a DM that was like, I can't believe you took off so that you don't have to talk about Lifetimes. And I said, trust me, I wish I could be there to talk about Lifetimes right now.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What would you like to say?
I have a very unpopular opinion, but I'm going to be brave enough to say it.
Uh-huh.
I don't hate Lifetimes by Katy Perry.
I don't think that's very unpopular.
I think everyone's hating it. Not more than Woman's World.
Not more than Woman's World.
Which I started calling Wonder Woman by accident and not even realizing it.
Well, no one can blame you because it's not being played anywhere. You wouldn't know where the name of it is.
Oh.
But
someone said it's giving Selling Sunset transition song.
Absolutely.
And I said, thank you.
It's a top 10 on the Forever 21 charts.
Yeah.
It's very that. It's an H&M bop.
Bop. Bop. Bop, 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 bop.
Literally, Game Night with Jake, our playlist is literally titled Love Island.
Yeah.
And it's all Sigala house piano tracks.
Yeah.
Add it to the list.
Yeah.
It's generic.
But
slay.
I just think for a person of her alleged caliber, it had to be better than this.
Yes.
That's the thing is really? It's so anonymous.
Yes.
That it is shocking that it is pretty much the lead single considering the other single no one wants to discuss. Really?
Yes.
Just a sort of watered down Walking on Air is shocking to me.
Yes.
We
could have brought in Calvin. We could have brought in Max Martin. We could have brought in John Summit.
It's
literally anyone that's playing Ibiza.
I will just pretty much many choices on this campaign have been just jaw-dropping to me.
Yeah,
honestly.
well, there's
considering the access, I would say the ability of her to do so much more.
The status.
Yeah.
But I'm bopping to it. It is literally Selling Sunset transition song.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I'm here for.
And
there's
pretty
playlists
much
for that.
About 3 lines on loop also.
Yeah.
With about 12 writers on it. Which is yeah. Yep. Well, it is there.
I love you.
Hopefully your streams fund her legal fees because she is also facing.
And can you feel it? Also, for a piano house song, can we dance a little? What is with the standing, just going like this?
In what?
For the little TikTok dance to it.
Oh, don't get me started on that.
Can we move?
Nobody's moving. Nobody moved. Actually.
Or joke off of the Selling Sunset transition tweet and dress up in your go to a mansion that looks like a Selling Sunset house and just walk. You know, my OnlyFans girls that I follow that have their tits out and they walk.
Yeah.
They're Selling Sunset transition vibes. So do that. Go get the girls from Selling Sunset, walk outside Oppenheimer Group playing the song.
I think they didn't know that was going to be the reaction until now. So they probably.
Well, it is. So lean in.
Well,
lean in, step, do something. Ugh. Oh, well. I do have it kind of on repeat, though. I'm shady, but anyway.
Somebody has to.
There is more on this subject, though, to discuss later.
Yes, that's true.
Well, I think it's time to return to a segment that really this is just going to be celebrating Christina Aguilera, honestly, this week. I think it's time for a little segment that we like to call High Fashion. So editorial.
Guys, this is awesome.
This is a billboard.
This is super high fashion.
Oh my God, that's so high fashion.
So high fashion.
This week, Let's get glam. Christina Aguilera, 25 years of the icon for glamour.
Love and glamour. Yes. This photo shoot on the beach, this headline, 25 years of an icon.
The interview.
The interview.
Shout out to Crit. We know who did this interview.
We do.
Not paid off insider, but that is our friend Chris.
Yeah.
Who is like an internet legend, does a lot of the write-ups for a lot of these girls.
Mm-hmm.
Went to her house.
Can only imagine.
Because I DM'd and I was like, wait, did you actually go? And he's like, yeah, I went to her studio. And I was like, oh my God.
Can you imagine? Like crossed the moat, climbed the barbed wire fence.
Hopped over the red lip couch.
The red lip couch. Like I can't even imagine the hoops that he had to go through to get to Chateau Aguilera. Legentina's lair.
But it was like a good like it seemed like it went. I don't think any red anal bead mics were thrown.
I don't think so either.
Gum thrown.
You know, she's a little notorious for not giving us a lot in interviews. A lot of dancing in circles around, you know, obviously album release dates or new music news.
Spin around in
circles on her middle finger. But I thought it was a pretty good one. She managed to discuss, you know, early days, bubblegum pop era, disliking not having full creative control at that point. Of course, we got the VMAs kiss.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a very cute answer, and we got a video of it as well. We got an iconic laugh as she looked at it.
Always.
We love a makeout moment.
Always a cackle. Yeah. She was very kind.
She was
in that answer.
She certainly was.
I think you said it on our Discord. You were like, the amount of times she's been asked about this.
Putting on a brave face, been asked about it 5,000 times, can't do an interview without being asked about Britney.
Yeah.
But very solid answer. And yeah, I think she also did like a fun little Y2K style glamour, this or that kind of thing as well.
There is one quote that I want to read that kind of sent
resonate?
Me. Yeah. So it's towards the end and it says, quote, as our 80-minute conversation winds, which is also funny to me.
Yeah.
Because it's very specific.
She did have an alarm clock set.
Like I would imagine that there was an alarm clock or something.
For sure.
Or like at the 00 strike.
I picture the bionic head as an alarm clock on the album cover. The photo is an alarm clock that she sets. And when it dings, like the lips open.
Yeah. And she just walks out.
And then, yeah.
Like I could see her just stopping and walking out.
Yeah.
And not saying goodbye.
Absolutely.
I'm making this up. I don't know if that's actually happened.
I'm sure it is.
I didn't want to, dig too deep.
Mm-hmm.
We like to keep the fantasy. Anyway, as our 80-minute conversation winds down, I can't resist sharing with Aguilera my favorite songs of hers. There's Bobblehead from 2010's Bionic, a strange, warbly electro track that makes Charlie XCX's Brat sound tame. And Prima Donna, also on Bionic, a thunderous relic of 2010's recession pop at its most decadent. I love that, Aguilera says, of my choices. I love how people have these random takes sometimes.
It would be better if she just called him an F slur, honestly.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it when you have these random takes.
Taste, though.
Taste. I know. I love it. I actually wish she would have dove in a little deeper because it expresses a interest in the deep cuts.
How do you spell express?
E-X.
Oh, I have so many questions about this, but
yeah.
She's also performing right now in Osaka, Japan.
And she posted a video. Did you see that?
Oh, of course I saw it. I want that skin in League of Legends.
She does look like a video game character.
I need that on, like, Lux could wear that. There's a couple people who get it. What I'm talking about.
I missed you all in Japan in Japanese. And it's like a Street Fighter, like a
video game.
Mm-hmm.
We know she's a gamer.
She is. Put her in the game.
Did you see the video of her dropping her mic?
No.
And she goes to grab the mic stand and she flicks her own mic off and she picks it up right as the note hits.
Oh, a professional.
Starts cackling. You know someone got fired
Someone
for
got
that.
fired
Probably
anyway.
even though
Yeah,
she
for
knocked
sure.
it out of the...
For sure. There should have been somebody there for her at that moment, cutting her straw into her cup
Yeah. Oh, and she revealed that there's an English album that's...
that she's just holding on to.
Oh.
She said she just doesn't have time to promote it right now.
What's she doing? Oh, she's actually...
Well, right now she's in Japan, but...
Yeah. In Vegas.
Yeah.
And, you know, a mother.
It's actually fine because, as we've said, this is a stacked year.
Yeah, enough.
Maybe she's holding on till things quiet down a little bit.
Also this week in high fashion news, Miley Cyrus
Oh, yeah.
was at the Disney Legends Award.
Yes, D23. There's this whole big convention for Disney. They announce movies, TV, and they award their legends.
Oh, so it's kind of like their upfronts?
Yes.
Got it. Okay.
Including this ceremony where they award park workers, like, you know, people who work at Disney, but also like legends who have been on Disney Channel and stuff. And she became the youngest legend of all time to receive this award. And she accepted it for her work with Disney as Hannah Montana.
I loved her speech.
Oh, emotional.
This is like, I'm not going to say other names, but you all listening know who I'm probably talking about, of some of our Disney girls that don't always love their past work.
Uh-huh.
And that's fine. I get it.
Yeah.
But like for Miley to stand up there and have such a revere for the character that she played and its role in so many people's lives, like she understands how Hannah Montana as a character raised.
And I think this took time and maturity because she was one of those girls, is the thing. Like,
oh yeah, she was actually.
You know, Bangers was like the definition of it. It was rejecting it. And she made a joke in the speech too, which
I'm not your robot.
She was like, there was a little glitch from 2013 to 16. She wasn't actually like, some people are like, oh, now she's hating on Bangers. No, she was just saying like that era was like the most Disney inappropriate. She wasn't like bashing it. But I think I think this is the perfect time to give her the award where she like fully has a glimpse of her whole career. And now she can appreciate Hannah Montana. Mm-hmm. You had to go through the classic Disney rebellion era to finally come to the full circle appreciation of your icon status. So I think that's why it really hits, is like now she's aware. Like,
yeah,
Hannah was that girl, and she's always had love for the character and for what it meant for the kids. But my God, especially when we threw that 2010s night at $3 Bill, the way like people go up for those songs from that. Like, I did not watch Hannah Montana, so I don't have a connection to it.
But like Best of Both Worlds goes off.
Absolutely. And she was the first album, lipping to it in the crowd. I love that.
And the 7 things. Bops.
And there's a new vinyl coming of the Meet Miley Cyrus album from Disney stores. Putting that out.
Look at that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, also in Disney news, not sponsored. This is probably the highest fashion of the week.
I mean,
Lindsay Lohan, the Lohanaissance continues. Freakier Friday is in production.
This was unbelievable.
Shocking.
And I'll even throw it to your point about at some point she could even, when you were talking about the Oscars.
Oh, it's happening. I'm not even.
The way now it's firing on all cylinders. Like,
yes.
Netflix was, of course, a very nice, safe landing of the rom-com, but now you're, doing the sequel to the classic movie that people love, and the way that she looks, that's a movie star. I mean, she always has been, but...
And to be back in the graces of Disney.
Yes.
In what appears to me, as like someone who's been in the TV world and like can see like what show's getting budget and which one's not, it does seem like this is getting very, it's priority. It
Absolutely.
Seems. And Jamie Lee Curtis is like involved.
They're like doing stunts and stuff.
Yeah.
There's like so many scenes that they're shooting right now. And she's playing music in this movie and recorded music for this movie, which, I mean,
finally,
I hope it gives her the bug to release
Xanax
and everything else, and call the third album Spirit in the Dark. Just like lean into the fan lore.
She should.
Yeah.
Because it also like would be fitting for her Lohanaissance if you think about it. Like it's a spirit out of the darkness. Like I
love that.
Can tap into the past, but like this is a rebirth.
Yeah.
This is your Lohanaissance.
The video of her just it was like a silent video of her just looking back, blowing a kiss, and walking in her outfit. It was
Like
just
every single one of her Instagram posts
Yeah.
this week, high fashion.
absolutely
The green dress, though.
the green dress. Oof.
With the photos where she's like walking out.
Yeah, I think it was the same like
Editorial.
paparazzi that shoots like Ariana and stuff. Like just chef's kiss. Lohana Sans killing it.
Like, I didn't think it was going to get even better. Then it's already been, it just keeps.
Yeah. So that is really when I started to think about
Hana-sansing.
your point of like, if she has this much industry support again, she could just get like a killer role
Yeah.
in something really unexpected.
I am manifesting it. And when it happens, you can all call me a psychic. And I think my prediction is that the role is going to be something where she's going to have to tap into that darkness that she went through. And that's why she's going to get the award.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be like this big role where she's going to look back and be like, I had to go through all of that shit, all of that dark family stuff, the addiction, the everything that she had to suffer through. She's going to be able to, from a better place, a healed place, tap back into that to play a role, and she's going to win a fucking Oscar for it.
It would be incredible.
Lindsay, I'm fucking rooting for you. I don't know if you can tell, but there was something that like healed my soul. Seeing,
I mean, it would just, like you said, like the Netflix was kind of good enough, and then it,
yeah,
like,
she was cute and safe.
Oh, this is like real. This
Yeah.
is really like star power A-list shit again.
Mother.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited for her.
The only unfortunate thing is we didn't get like a Miley Lindsay selfie backstage at the event. Could you imagine?
I know.
That's okay. I think
One
they were
day.
different days anyway. But yeah, one day.
That's a concept. What if it was Miley and Lindsay playing mothers and they have kid? Why am I giving away free ideas again? Like imagine if they were like Big Little Lies
Yeah.
and their kids wanted to be stars, or like they had to raise a Disney kid that was like the
There is
next
a concept there.
Hilary Duff.
Speaking of, somebody's allegedly.
She fucking went back in the studio while we were gone too.
I refuse to get too excited. I bet she's doing like a voiceover for
voiceover.
a children's book.
For a new sunglass line.
She's played with us too many times. It's interesting, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's like it's gonna literally be new below 60 fragrance reads, which I still love that fragrance. I'm happy for you, Hillary, but like, can we make a dance pop?
It could happen.
Just talk, sing.
It could. You know what? Maybe she saw Lindsay at D23 and she said, "You know what? Put up the mic. I've got something to say."
Put them on SNL together.
Oh my God, a dream. Hillary hosting, Lindsay musical performer. Then do it the other opposite the next week.
Yeah. Add Nicole and Paris to it. Like, just do
Perfect.
all our girls.
Wow.
Well, on set with Jamie Lee Curtis, Lindsay did a TikTok from the car together
Oh yeah,
using another viral sound.
sure did.
I think it's time for our next segment. Shall we have a little bit of TikTok
TikTok
talk? The sound that has taken over the world.
In record time, a trend that has lived, thrived, and died all in a week's time.
Yes, actually.
It reached its actual peak all the way to the White House.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Like that's it.
Yep.
But I'm so happy for her.
I don't know if you guys have heard of this. Very demure.
Very demure.
Very cutesy.
Very mindful.
You see how I do my makeup for work? Very demure, very mindful. I don't come to work with a green cut crease. I don't look like a clown when I go to work. I don't do too much. I'm very mindful while I'm at work. See how I look very presentable? The way I came to the interview is the way I go to the job. A lot of you girls go to the interview looking like Marge Simpson and go to the job looking like Patty and Selma. Not demure. I'm very modest. I'm very mindful. You see my shirt? Only a little chichi out, not my chocho. Be mindful of why they hired you. Here's your reality check, diva. What's the name you'd like me to make it out to?
Shout out to Jules.
Yeah.
I am so fucking excited for her.
She said it's now paying for her transition.
Yeah.
So whatever you think, and a lot of people were like pissy about it on Twitter, but then when they heard that, they were like, you know what? Go off. Burn this trend into the ground, because if it's doing, it's helping her journey. That's
Yeah.
amazing.
I mean, like, in theory, like, if the memeology course as a professor, I would say yes, it's kind of expired as like
Right.
a meme.
Right.
But like this is gonna carry.
It's going to carry
weeks.
Yeah,
on the internet.
Absolutely. I think like the chronically online are sick of it, but now it's like TikTok comments are just, ooh, this was a very demure response. Ooh, this is a very mindful, very demure everywhere. It was born. I mean, Jules, actually, I've seen her pop up for years, I feel like.
Yeah,
like,
she's been on TikTok for years.
And
she's not had like the easiest journey on TikTok. She's had some like ups and downs and like gotten really vulnerable on there and really just shared her struggles with life and just everything and being a creator online. Like she's not just like skyrocketed in the past few weeks. Like she's been really going at it. So
yeah, I mean, she had some drama with who originated Demure, which was
Mariah Carey.
Whole thing. And not even Fran Drescher on the nanny. Like there was a clip that they pulled up. The dictionary, ball, drag. Like it's very much like had a long history, but it's just the way that she delivered it that hit, because she's done it in a fun, cheeky, ironic way, which is fun and silly.
Also, the message is something that more people need to listen to. Like there is something about it that's hitting culturally, I think, because people don't know how to behave.
It's like that New York Times opinion headline that was, "We should all know less about each other."
Yes. But also everyone needs a new lesson in like civic
demurity,
how to function as a like respectful, kind person in pub. Yeah. Like especially the tourists in New York. I don't know what has happened. Everyone has forgotten how to walk.
Not demure.
No.
Not mindful. Not cutesy.
Nope. People are running red lights, driving bikes in the wrong direction.
Yep.
We need everyone to pay attention. We need everyone to start being slower. But yeah.
Yeah. It has taken over. I've seen Lindsay obviously did it.
Gaga.
The president, Gaga.
I forgot that like he still existed. You know what I mean? It's so crazy.
I forgot that you existed.
Like when I saw that tweet, I was like, oh yeah, I forgot you're still president.
Yep. Well, anyway, I just think that this is taking over and it has been delightful / annoying / delightful again. It's been a whole journey.
And that's like what we want.
Yeah. Just like the deliverance of the meme itself. If you do it in a funny way, it's funny.
I did like the one with the girl, and I think we've talked about her in the past. She was like, some of you are saying that you're demure, but it's giving obscure. It's giving demented. Like she always makes everything like sarcastic and very dry.
Oh, she's one of my faves. Yes.
You know who I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. Oh my God.
Hers was really funny.
Is her name? Princess Milky.
Yeah.
Yes.
So like I do enjoy people who are spinning off of it.
I think some of you need to take a long, hard look in the mirror and reflect, because it's not giving demure. It's not giving demure from what I can see. It's giving obscure, if anything. So you're walking around outside in your new Bottega slides talking about how it's very demure, while I'm looking at those nasty ass feet. Ain't shit demure about it. Why don't you worry about finding the cure?
Shout out to Molly, Princess Milky on TikTok, who is honestly like a truth teller, just very mindful and demure, just monologue artist. She delivers wonderful rambling thoughts.
I like stuff like that because they're not mocking the trend or like mocking Jules or like being a hater.
No, it's secondary. It's like, you people who latched onto this, you're the problem.
Yes, that's what I'm liking. But the people who are online with their very earnest, this was never funny. Like, can we all stop this?
Yeah,
shut up.
It's the easiest thing to say no to like something that's trending or popular. Like that's like level 1 is like rejecting the current trend or the current thing. Like, okay, cool.
Like, has it kind of expired? Yes. But so has being a hater on the internet.
Right.
So that's why you're not getting invited to the brand trips and Jules is.
Patrick Ta.
Yeah. Chris Appleton.
So that
Jules
means
got to wear Kim's wig. Did you
this
see
means
that?
that Mariah will absolutely be doing something with this. This has Mariah written all over it.
Put Jules. Did you see Jules got to wear a Kim wig?
Yes.
Which is fucking iconic. She's
Jules
going to get a
and
Mariah wig.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm not shading Mariah by saying that's a wig, but like it's a wig.
Get the look. Get the Mariah look.
The Vegas looks, wigs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh my God. I'm so excited for her. I hope that she has a good friend to help her with these contracts.
That's true too.
And also my advice, if anyone, no one cares, but like all that money, savings account.
Yeah.
Do not go and buy some crazy fucking car.
Those slides.
Yeah.
The car.
Savings account.
A savings account is very demure.
Because a meme comes and goes.
Mm-hmm.
So that's just my only advice.
Absolutely.
As a washed up influencer myself.
No, it's very true. I do hope she is mindful of the contracts.
Yep.
And she's also been very generous because any sort of trending sound that's come of this, she's been in the comments being like, girl, get your bag. Like, put this up on streaming. Like, giving her okay for people.
Yeah.
Which, to some degree, I'm like, no, get your, like, songwriting credit on these songs.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
And then lastly, on the point, Jules also did a video that was like, make the video, post the video. Look what it just did for me. I've just said the thing.
Yeah.
And look at what happened. So she was like encouraging other people to go and do, whatever it is that they want.
That's very true.
And I think it's great advice.
I mean, so many of these memes are born of just one of the many that people do offhandedly. And it's like that took off.
Mm-hmm.
I think sort of the same to Devin, who does the long handheld face camera
Oh,
thing.
yeah. Halbadi.
I mean, worshipped as a god in Asia. Like, she's been going from country to country, and people are like, it's crazy. But she had been doing it for a while, and it really took off.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We love to see it.
We love to see it. This is the TikTok we like.
Yes. And creator that we support.
Yeah.
Well,
on the opposite side of the spectrum.
On the opposite of being very demure, very mindful.
Truly the enemy of demurity.
literally opposition of demure. Bethany Frankel is at it again. Now, I actually have another hot take about this. Okay. So shout out to Yolanda Pfister again.
As always.
Like I said it before, I'll say it the fuck again. One of the, if not the funniest person on the internet, posted a snippet from Bethany's YouTube channel.
Yep.
Where she goes to a store that sells this chicken salad that Bethany talked about on TikTok. So like she's essentially Bethany is claiming credit for like making this chicken salad take off and implying that this brand, this little small business store should be so grateful for her because of the exposure that she gave this chicken salad is sort of the alleged...
Which, of course, was news to me. I did not know of a Bethany Frankel chicken salad.
No, all I know is the video of the seafood.
The
deranged...
Finding Nemo should be thanking her.
The deranged seafood video.
Just cracking claws and looking very unwell.
Yeah. But very entertaining.
Yes.
But, so anyway, that's like the gist, allegedly. Because we know that she gets litigious with people talking about her. But
yes,
I know,
alleged.
I know my First Amendment rights, Bethany. And we have our history. I told this story already, though. I was still not over it. When I was looking out for her, when she tweeted that racist shit, and I said, you're going to get fucking scalped for that. You better delete it. She blocked me. And then Page 6 wrote that I will never be over it.
It's a storyline that we should have seen play out on Roni.
Yeah. I was rooting for you, Bethany.
And then this redhead started tweeting me telling me it was racist.
It was racist.
Well,
so anyway,
should have played out. This should have played out. Yeah, the chicken salad. So she goes to this fucking like mom and pop shop.
She goes to the scene of the chicken salad seller while someone is videotaping her for her YouTube channel, while she's holding her cell phone, filming herself, making TikToks and recording it in real time, and basically shoving the phone in people's faces like, oh, they recognize me? Like, just begging for someone to notice who she is.
I want a big reaction. I'm looking for a reaction. I've moved tens of thousands of dollars of food here. I want a big reaction.
They don't. She gets mad, leaves the store, and she's like yelling at the camera and yelling into her phone about how no one recognized her and all the sales that she moved.
Yeah.
And then she's like yelling at some poor like Sally Sue who's like standing outside. Like, what? Say it to the camera. Say it to the people.
I think we have to cancel Brown Swamp Chicken Salad. I was actually in shock. I thought I'd go in there and someone would like say hi. I can't believe it. Did you see that? You guys saw it. I walked in there. Every person at the store was talking to me, and they're like, "I'm buying this because of you." But the people that work here, what's wrong with me? What's wrong with? She said they don't care. Say it out loud for the people in the back. They don't care. They don't know who you are. They don't know who I am.
Just an absolute nightmare.
An absolute nightmare. But you know what? Get Andy in the cameras.
Where are the cameras? Where's the news and the media?
Is what I want to. This should have been on Legacy.
Yeah.
Imagine if Jill Zarin were with her. Jill would have gone back into the store and she would have asked for the manager. I could hear it.
So what's the thing that they're doing? They're doing like a week-long vacation?
It's like all canceled Legacy girlies.
I thought the Roni one is...
They did the Roni girls trip.
Yeah.
But like there's there's nothing else that's, I don't think.
Okay.
I think they've packed it up. But like this is the type of shit that I would watch.
Mm-hmm. I don't understand why it's not happening.
Yeah. Oh well. But I also wanted to shout out a tweet from another fave, Carrie O'Donnell, who hosts SUP, Sexy Unique podcast.
Yep.
Again, this is one of the funniest people on the internet. If you don't know, it's ECAREYO. Go type that into X and follow him immediately. The skits that he does are some of the funniest fucking things I see. He quote retweeted Yolanda Pfister and said, I love the idea of her becoming a local urban legend, the ghoul who emerges once a week to terrorize the community and can be kept at and can be kept at bay with offerings, a basket of vegetables, a goat, etc.
Oh, absolutely. I could definitely see like shops like shuttering up and painting their doorways with blood so that the ghost passes over them. Like
it's like it's the witch of Montauk. It's like basically what it is.
Oh my god. Get that show made with Luann as the ghost hunter.
Oh my god.
Yeah. She comes in with Long Island Medium and together they find her and then sing a song at the end of the episode.
That is a girl's trip that I want to see.
Exactly.
Bethany Frankel, Luann, the Long Island Medium.
And they'll go cross country
Queen
over
of Melrose.
to Queen of Melrose and Delta.
Delta work.
We need to see that.
Roz.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's a reality show.
That's a show.
Wow.
I can very vividly see this. Thank you, Carrie.
Or put them in fucking Dorinda's house for a week.
Well, when she's not busy terrorizing sandwich shops / chowing down on Larry the Lobster.
This made me unblock her. I was like unblock and I followed back on TikTok.
I have a feeling I know who she's going to terrorize next, allegedly. And it is Logan the Cucumber Twink. I don't know if you've been seeing this.
I have not been seeing this.
Okay.
And is this another gay who shoved something up their ass?
It is not surprising. At least I haven't seen him do this.
Okay.
And
I saw the sand gay and I was like, is this another?
I can't be 100%, but I don't think he's doing that. In fact, this is just a lovely influencer who makes recipes out of cucumbers.
Oh.
And every day has been getting like a big plastic cup, chopping up the cucumber and then adding in delicious things and stirring it up and eating it. And he's just been my obsession of the moment. And a few people slid into my DMs and said that he's actually really nice and cool.
Okay,
so
we stand.
We love him.
I don't eat vegetables, but...
What?
Yeah.
Well, you have to... What do you mean, at all?
Like, they're gross.
No, that's like what a 6-year-old says. What are you talking
about?
I know. What do you really
I don't like vegetables.
You're a chicken tenders and fries.
I take them in pill form, cruciferous.
Do you actually not eat any?
No.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I guess I never noticed or thought, okay, what?
What? Like it's like a scarlet letter that I wear?
What do you eat in a day? Okay.
Protein,
Okay. Yeah.
eggs,
Okay. All right.
Diet Coke.
Well, okay. Just no veggies ever.
No, they're in pill form.
Okay.
Cruciferous vegetables. So it's
Oh.
like kale.
Mhm.
It's all the vegetables listed on it. So I can take them, but I don't have to taste it. It's a thing.
All right. Well,
Mhm.
this probably won't get you to, but it might, because I find that cucumber is just a vehicle for what you put on it. Like it tastes like anything. I mean, it does taste like a cucumber, but not even cucumber you don't like? But he does, like, he'll put in cream cheese and everything, seasoning, and he'll make
I
it
eat
like
green beans.
Oh.
And carrots.
Oh.
I guess that counts.
Yeah, that definitely counts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of the land. Oh, and like lettuce, if you put it in a wrap, I guess that counts.
Sure, we can sneak it
Actually,
in.
I do eat vegetables.
I think
That was dramatic.
Yeah, you do. There you go. All right, you've got some. But he just puts in a bunch of stuff, and it's always very tasty looking. And it's influenced me so bad, and so many people. All these people are like buying cucumbers like crazy. Honestly, like they're buying the long cucumbers and chopping them up and putting stuff on it. Right now, my snack is like to chop it up, put it up with like ginger dressing, whatever else. It's delicious. He's
I'll have to try it.
Big Cucumber is definitely cutting him a big check, paid off insider for the cucumber market.
Also in TikTok news, we have a new remix.
Oh, that's right.
This is very low coded.
It is.
Chappell Roan and Burlesque.
You're gonna make me believe that you belong up there, that you own that stage, and that nobody's gonna take it from you. That's the way it works. You want to show me something? Show me that.
All right. Which number do you want to see? I know every single one of them.
You know every single one.
Which one do you want to see?
Wagon wheel 1-2-C.
Bob.
Honestly.
Wagon wheel 1-2-C.
God, we definitely have more news about her coming up, but also I'm just so proud of her. She's number 2 right now on the charts. Organic growth over a year's time of her debut album.
So she's not paid off.
Just
she's also not releasing. Should we talk about that at some point?
Well, that's what I'm referring to, is
Oh.
that she has slowly, because the album came out last year, this is unheard of, really, just inching up the Billboard 200 because of sheer interest and fans accruing, these Lollapalooza,
And quality.
Govball, and quality. One of the strongest debuts in years. Just, I believe 7 songs are expected to chart in the Hot 100 from this album. Again, that came out last year.
Wow. It kind of reminds me of Lorde when Royals.
They should work it out on the remix.
Because didn't Royals take a hot minute to like eventually?
I think so.
Yeah, was it months, right?
Yeah, maybe.
And then the album like surged.
Yeah. She's having a spectacular year. I shared a video of her interview she did recently where she talked about the job of being the pop star. And I really like her mentality about it, where she was saying you could do really well in this industry if you don't protect yourself. And she was talking about how ultimately it's just a job and it's not something she sees herself doing forever. And so she's trying to have an identity outside of this job. And it like resonated, and it also was like an important thing to consider. I really like her mentality right now.
Yeah.
About this whole thing. And she makes it very clear that Chappell is a stage persona, obviously very drag influenced. It's always like an homage to something, but she wants to be normal girl outside of this, which I respect.
It's smart too, because like we've heard from some of our faves in the past too, like they lose their identity.
Yeah.
In their stage persona.
Yeah. I mean, Gaga had, psychotic breaks and has talked about getting lost in all of this. So,
How old is Chappell?
Good question. Chappell Roan.
I would guess 22.
26.
Oh.
Yeah, I mean, she's been plugging at this for a decade, despite the industry plant allegations. Like, she's been doing this for a minute, so that kind of makes sense. Like,
yeah. It also reminds me of like Madonna when she would talk about like how when she would get mothery about Britney and be like, this is someone who skyrocketed to fame as a child.
Yeah, yeah.
And didn't have the experience of like being allowed to live life.
Yeah.
With Chappell, 26, like she's kind of was able to have her
Had more
teen
life.
years and
Yeah.
her early 20s without the microscope of millions.
Yeah, big fan
on
of
her.
people debuting "quote unquote" later in life, even
In
though
their
obviously
millennial
she's
years.
young. Yeah,
Or wait,
in their
30s, late 20s, early 30s.
Yeah, love that. Make your mistakes off air. You know,
Yeah.
not that you won't in life, but I mean, those early years, God, growing up under the spotlight is just a recipe. for
I know.
disaster.
It's so hard.
I would know.
Oh, getting dragged on Twitter in my mid 20s. It's
It's
really
just
difficult.
you don't want it.
Actually, well,
Well, we also have.
she
Speaking of
was
dragging,
so vicious for this.
she's so
but
funny.
It kind of made me stan even more. So again, the girls are just crushing it this summer.
Yeah.
Sabrina Carpenter, again, like please, 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 Espresso. That album's coming.
Yeah, short and sweet in 2
short
weeks.
and sweet in 2 weeks. So there was a TikTok of these girls that sang a duet.
Find the note. Find the note.
We'll just say that. And Sabrina commented and said, "Y'all make me look amazing." And they responded and said, "Our pleasure, girl."
She's so funny.
Yeah, this is hilarious and it's real, which is why I love it.
It is. And, you know, there were rumblings that maybe she and Barry had split.
Oh, did he embarrass her?
It's like, did you embarrass her, motherfucker? But I think he just shut down the rumors by breaking news. Actually, this is happening over the weekend. After the report that they had broken up, he seemingly shut down speculation when he liked Sabrina's post about the album coming out. I guess that doesn't really confirm it, but they might as well play with it because Please, Please, Please is about don't fuck this up. So it's kind of good to have this alleged breakup news story out right now.
Yeah, if I was her, I would like fake the breakup.
Yeah, lean into it.
And then have a song on the album that's about breaking up, but then like not actually break up.
Yeah. But my guess
Get
is they are
promo.
still together, but get that promo.
Like if you're having fun with it,
Yeah.
why not?
Why not?
It's like when Charlie we also missed the closing ceremony of the
Oh, right. The Olympics happened.
Yeah, that.
But they like fully happened while we were gone.
Yeah. But didn't Charlie tweet something about like,
oh, I'll be
Billy,
at the closing ceremony?
Yeah, doing gas.
Yeah, she was like, you want a
ceremony.
gas?
Yeah. And then was like, LOL, just kidding.
Just kidding. We love mess.
Yeah. Was there anything about the Olympics that we wanted to talk about?
Oh, God, there's so much. But
Simone Biles ate them the fuck up.
Simone Biles.
Oh,
was
that bullshit
incredible.
that they pulled with
Jordan. The Sweetie Steven, the Clark Kent memes.
Oh, I did learn
We love
about
him.
that.
I love him.
Because what he does the pommel horse.
Pommel horse.
And I was like,
The
what kind of a horse is
specialist.
that? And then I learned that it was that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that thing that you mount. And they called him in just to, I think they medaled for the first time in years because of him. Love that.
There was a hot runner
There
from
were
the
many.
US
Oh.
that got like second or third. And I watched the 10,000 kilometer or whatever one, the one that's like 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
Where they run for like a 4-minute mile for 30 minutes.
Yeah.
I don't know why I watched the whole thing. Probably because he was hot. But like,
I would guess that.
yeah.
Yeah.
He looked very like Long Island.
Okay. I would think that the specialist is very your type as he does have glasses. But
Yeah. But he gives straight.
well, he is.
Yeah,
So there is that. Yeah. But they were enjoyable. I think the closing ceremony was a lot quieter. There was, of course, Tom Cruise Mission Impossibling into the arena, and then
Why?
because it's going to be in LA in 2028, so they wanted to show razzle dazzle of the Hollywood thing, and then they cut
Transition.
to LA where Snoop, Billie Eilish, and Red Hot Chili Peppers were Red Hot Hilly Cheppers. The Red Hot Hilly Cheppers were performing. Preparing us for LA 28, which
I'm gonna need a lot of preparation for that. Where are they gonna be doing those biking?
But
events?
at least they're not fucking swimming in France.
In the scene.
The
sign
needs sanitation.
I've had one scene. I just don't understand how LA is gonna fit all of that. Like,
I don't know. I do not know. It's very do not come.
Yeah.
Do not come. Like I could see Salt Lake City for the Winter Olympics. That's cool.
Yeah. Meredith
makes
Marks
sense.
lighting the torch.
Meredith Marks.
Yeah.
Jen Shaw lighting it and getting arrested.
She'll be out.
She'll be
I
ready to
think
compete.
She'd be out.
She's
by the
competition
next-
ready.
Yeah.
Maybe she's training.
She's probably the one who hacked the scores. The
Honestly. Yeah.
allegedly.
If they ever enlist this now they took out breakdancing, but they might want to put in taste testing because this next person would be a gold medalist for America. Delta work, very Delta, was firing on all cylinders this week when we had a blind taste test of Diet Coke and a guest appearance from Chanel, which was also great in its own right.
And Luscious Massacre
And
week before that.
Yes, so good. Who matched her freak?
Yes.
Very much so. The face-sitting conversation was truly next level.
I love Luscious Massacre.
Love.
That is like my Delta Work and Luscious Massacre are both separately my comfort watches.
Yeah.
So to see them together was the best.
You could tell Delta was delighted. She was like, "Oh, you really talk shit. Like we see each other."
Yeah, Luscious is like
Yeah. No, it's great when she like meets somebody kind of on the couch and she's like, "Oh wait, we're spiritual siblings." She did the same for Queen of Melrose. She was like, "Wait, we've seen life the same way. We're like,"
and I love that they have an organic.
Mhm.
They're not Delta's not faking.
No,
like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend to not pretend to like you, but like
she generally only has guests that there's something there that she either connects to or there's something.
And you're like watching them learn about each other.
Yeah.
I like that.
Me too. She did this taste test and she did us proud.
I tweeted it or like threaded it. I said this is one of the funniest things I've ever watched on the internet, and I stand by that.
She is so serious and intentional and well spoken about the descriptions of the Diet Coke.
The thing is, this could have easily just been a McDonald's, Burger King. No, it was 15 minutes.
Let me tell you why. The substance of the quality of the bubble, the tang, the crispness, how they got it fucked up at Burger King.
What it is sitting in and how it affects the taste
with
of it.
the aside about the mayonnaise at Burger King that is too sweet.
Yeah.
It was art. It was just, if you haven't seen it, I think I reposted like 5 times on different platforms. Just go watch.
Oh, I've watched it multiple times.
It's just so good. And then I started tweeting like, or on TikTok, I started commenting and adding Diet Coke, and I'm like, hello, global ambassador, like sponsor the show, make her ambassador. Who promotes Diet Coke more than her and exercises her expertise in front of us like that?
They need to send her a custom
mug. Oh, they need to send her money and the mug. Cut her that check.
And it should not a plastic one. Oh. I want like a good metal custom. I'm manifesting this for, and if anyone listening, because I know there's people out there in the world
connections,
who are connected in various places that listen and tune in to hear our opinions. I want a metal tumbler, custom. Like you could bedazzle it to look like a Diet Coke can, because that was her favorite one.
Sure.
She said that she loves the can, so you need that flavor from a can.
It really is all about the can, no matter what the drink. It really is.
Always is.
Yeah.
Always is.
Yeah.
Send her a custom mug that she can have Diet Coke in and a lifetime supply of cans, at least a year. I think you can cover a year.
Absolutely.
And she can keep the mug on her desk, and it can be part of the props forever.
And a big fat check.
That too. Sponsored by Diet Coke.
Literally, that would be so fierce. I want that for her. She promos them without money every episode. We need that. But yeah, that was a revelation.
You
Very
know,
Delta.
Del Taco's getting a phone call.
Yeah.
That's the other thing I thought too was like, this is going to go so viral. Like even just like the clip alone is one of the most viewed episodes.
Yeah.
Del Taco and Burger King, their reps are getting phone calls.
Someone's getting fired.
Yes. Like there's going to be checks on those machines because of this video, which is also hilarious to me.
It's so funny. It's true, though. It's true.
And then we're going to get an update. She's going to go to Del Taco.
Oh, yeah, and it'll be better.
And it's going to taste better. And she's going to be like, my impact.
Yeah.
That's a next update I'm waiting for.
I'm so ready. The Department of Health needs to hire her. Absolutely.
It's,
the Food Administration, Delta work.
It's so
Put
true,
her at the
though.
top.
Do you see that report about Subway that came out? How they said that they're profits are plummeting, and so they're having emergency meetings to figure out why people aren't going to Subway. And I'm like, yeah, because you charge $30 for.
Do they? I haven't gone in forever.
Well, I just made that up.
Oh,
actually. So, actually, something I'm not making up though. I went to Just Salad to get a wrap. That's my vegetables that I ate.
Yeah.
It was more than $20.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise
me. And I did
me.
it because I was like, oh, this is a treat.
Oh.
But like, it better be fucking good.
Yeah.
The crispy chicken should be crispy. The lettuce should be crisp.
Yeah.
And cool. If I'm spending that much, I want it to be perfect.
Oh, absolutely. I've kind of given up on like the chopped / Just Salads institutions.
Yeah.
It's expensive.
I loved a chop moment back in the day. Got the chop.
Got the chop.
Yeah.
Well,
too expensive.
It is expensive.
Pay your workers better and lower the fucking prices.
There you go.
Rich ass billionaires.
But
prepping
Subway,
your
I'm
little
not
fallout
sure.
shelters.
I'm not sure why Subway would go.
I don't know. There was something to the effect of like.
I don't know either.
Anyway, Delta work. You are an angel.
You
sent
are
from above, and you are seeing heaven.
Angel of my dream. Angel of Diet Coke's dreams.
Speaking of Angel of my dreams, she just did the interview with Willem.
Yes,
and
that's
she
right.
also charted in the UK.
Yes,
she's in the top 10.
Top 10 again. She rebounded. She debuted top 10, then came back top 10. Again, another thing that doesn't really happen. We got the sad version, the sad dramatic version, and we got the live version, and we got the for the clubs version. She's doing it. She's covering all bases. Obsessed, love, living.
Also, the interview that she did, where someone brought up Balegde.
Yes,
and I was
with
like,
our friend Jack at People.
Yeah, I would have done that.
Yes, he asked her about Jessie giving her promo, and she said, "Cool." She's like, "It's nice to be supported." Or something like that.
It was very diplomatic.
It was very diplomatic, and there is a deep sadness there because ultimately they came up together for many years, and I'm sure there's a lot of pain there that they're no longer. But it's still a funny, tight little answer. But yeah, Angel of My Dreams, stream it. Well, while we were gone, there was also some new music.
All the diet drinks are getting...
They really are.
So much, like, we have Diet Mountain Dew got promo recently. Diet Coke.
Yeah.
And now, Diet Pepsi.
Diet Pepsi. The moment we logged out, Addison logged in.
Yeah.
She said, crack open a can. My debut single from Columbia Records.
Oh.
Beyonce, Adele, Celine, Addison. It feels right.
Yeah.
It feels right.
Thank God it's not. Oh.
There's a few that thank God it's not. This is like talent. This is...
She's with a good
She's
one.
with a good one. And I have seen... Now, we knew from Obsessed onward, like we were like, she's that girl. But now...
That's not true.
There was a shading at the beginning.
I was shady in the beginning.
Yep.
Even though I had it on repeat. Like I am guilty of being shady.
But we were still early adopters relative to everything. Obviously, you stand AR.
After she did the performance, where she was giving like Jessica and Brittany, I was like, oh. Yeah.
That's still a very early adopter. Because now I'm seeing a lot of like, wait, why is this actually good? And I'm like, hello?
Yeah.
Nothing on but the radio that she snatched from Gaga. Hello? Like, I Got It Bad, Song of the Year. This is not new information. But I'm seeing, I think this song hit the cool points enough.
Yes.
That people are like, And then, of course, the biggest thing is the Charlie XCX cosign. The remix with her scream, and then To Die For with Charlie.
Yeah.
Now, all
the
of a
Von
sudden,
Dutch to Diet Pepsi was like, now she's in.
Now she's in. She's
like
in.
AR1, people still were like, oh,
TikTok girl.
That TikTok girl. And we're like, no, bops.
But Charlie always has had the vision, and she sees the pop star in Addison, promoted her, and here we are. Diet Pepsi, which is very different from what we were expecting, because she's been teasing an ethereal underwater dance.
Oh, that was like
she hasn't been teasing that.
No. Yeah, there's like a hooing,
which she even teases in the music video. She like puts on the radio, which we love. But she said, you know what? We're going to switch things up a little bit. And we're going to go with a breezy, early Lana Del Rey demo vibe.
Yeah, Lana, if she slayed.
This is extremely all of Lana's pop demos that she used to write for pre-Born to Die. it's extremely that. It's very much the song she wrote for Cheryl, and it's also I got a little almost Terror Jr. / Kiara.
I loved her Junior.
So I feel
Palm
like,
trees in the snow.
doesn't it kind of like fit the vibe of the when you think about it, you're like, yeah, this could fit in with Three Strikes. But yeah, we have Diet Pepsi, which also came with its own, as I said, music video, and she teased the other song that I'm dying to hear. But it's giving sort of like 50s pinup model, porny, silly vibes, like campy. It's very much her personality while also being kind of sexy, kind of hard to explain. I think the video was like a little more divisive online because people were like, what's really going on here? But I see the vision.
Yeah, she's losing her innocence in the back seat.
She's lost her innocence in the back seat.
Do we understand what she's saying? It's so like summer love vibes.
It's definitely that. End of summer.
If I was like still 21 and this came out, I would be like in my little Scion XB getting topped in the back and like literally playing this.
This.
Oh God, that was so horrible. I can't believe we just said that.
That is, yeah.
I'm grown now. I can't bend like that.
I was going to say, you got to do your stretches a little bit, but,
popping knee. Popping my knee in the back seat.
No, not that. It actually, the video reminds me, and I feel like it's not an accident, also a little bit of the Ellen Von Unworth Britney photo shoot of her like in the back seat of the red car. Like I forget which magazine it was for. Was it like Q 2004?
Mm-hmm.
We've definitely like discussed it on the Britney pod, but yeah, it's the one that like it's totally there's elements of it. And I know, and she's such a Britney stan that I feel like the Pepsi reference is not an accident. The shoot, all of it. I feel like there are elements. She's like such a stan.
It's very Trisha, like how Trisha, the Britney-isms.
And we should say, like, I know we didn't, that also happened while we were away.
What?
The announcement of the biopic.
Oh.
I will just say.
I don't want to.
Yeah, I don't. I don't want to.
How blunt can I be?
Yeah, but if anybody if it does get made even, like I genuinely feel like Addison has her aura in a way that I don't see it for the other names that they're naming.
Oh, who do they name?
There's like Sydney Sweeney. There's Millie Bobby Brown.
Oh.
There have been some names passed around. Whatever. All I'm saying is that Addison has that sort of vibe.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But I don't want to see it.
Yeah, I don't even know if it'll be made.
I hope it's not.
Well, regardless, we also...
And if anyone wants to know why, it's because Britney is in her early 40s. And I feel there is so much more to her story. A biopic is like, you can make that in 50 years.
Yeah.
Or like Madonna, spend 10 years making it.
Spent 10 years making it.
You know what I mean? Like,
Right. Oh, that also happened.
And Britney just said, like, 6 months ago, I don't want a movie about me. So, like, what? I'm like, what?
Well, she's allegedly endorsed this, so I don't know what to tell you. But
okay. Did the email say that, or did Britney say it? Is what I want to know.
It's her. It's for now. But
anyway.
In any case, she also, Addison, went to Disney.
Yes, which is also like Britney coded.
Yes.
The one outfit that she filmed TikToks in is literally a Britney Onyx Hotel tour, the hookup with the bare feet.
Yep.
Out, like it's literally that outfit.
And I feel like
different...
it's studied and intentional.
Yes.
With Addison for sure. Yeah, but in general, Diet Pepsi, I feel like it's such a interesting way to debut because she is calling this her debut, and I'm like, oh, it's just a different sound than I was expecting.
Yeah, I could see it being a debut because it's more mainstream than AR. I feel like people wrote off AR
definitely
as like a TikToker making an album.
Yeah.
And there are people who slid in my DMs who like do not listen to the pop girlies who are obsessed with this.
That's the thing. I'm noticing like a lot of people are like giving this grace that don't normally. And I'm like, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's catchy. It's breezy. It's light.
Exactly.
Also, I'm very curious if this is SpawnCon Because if it is, that's also brilliant.
Oh,
Because the logo is slapped on her ass on the cover.
yeah. Huh.
I think this is brilliant integrated marketing as well. Like a huge check from Pepsi to do a pop single.
If it
she
is.
only says it once in the song.
Well, then she needs to also follow in the footsteps and do an incredible commercial.
Which is also what I'm thinking. I feel like she's going to be
That would be great.
a Super Bowl commercial girl now.
Yeah.
And then she's going to fucking take off. And everyone's going to be like, oh my God.
Yeah.
So we have from now until February to be a little indie Addison Rae
Right.
of lights.
This is our indie era.
Yeah, this is our indie Addison Rae era because she's going to get the Super Bowl commercial.
Hmm.
And then she's going to have an album and she's going to be under Columbia
Yeah.
and be the next queen of pop.
We knew her when she was just the most famous person on TikTok.
Yeah. We knew her when
Yeah.
we were streaming To Die For
Yeah.
from that one Addison Rae SoundCloud account.
Exactly.
The bootleg one.
We were in the trenches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm so excited. Queen of Pop.
Well, we've got even more music coming up.
We do.
Hmm.
But before we get into more new music, do you love this podcast? Do you want to hear more? If you do, we have an after show every single week after this main episode where we keep talking about more things after the show. You can go over to patreon.com/legends only. That's the melody of Diet Pepsi, right?
In your
Dun,
car
dun,
and
dun,
listen
dun,
to
dun,
Legends
dun.
Only.
Yeah. Patreon.com/legends only, where you can be a legend and listen to bonus episodes every single week, including last week we did a Joyride
Ride.
episode.
Joyride.
And the girls were loving it on Discord. It's basically like a radio show that we do every now and then when we have to take weeks off. And then there was a bonus episode the week before that. So if you love the pod and you want to support us, you can support us there. You can also leave us a 5-star review here on Spotify. You can drop a comment. You can vote in our polls, Apple Podcasts, and pretty much everywhere that podcasts exist. We're there. So shout out to all of our supporters over on Patreon. See you on Discord for all the discourse. Now back to new music. Your girls.
Yes, back to new music. So while we were gone, this was teased for the entire time, I think, and then finally released, but it felt like it was a month's time. Kylie and the blessed Madonna, not quite the Kylie Madonna that I wanted, but close enough, have collaborated on a song called Edge of Saturday Night. It's about edging into the weekend. And this is, of all the collaborations that she's done in recent weeks and months and years or whatever, this is one of my favorites that she's done. I feel like this is back on track of like a cool, edgy, weird collaboration, dance floor collaboration. The lyrics are really fun and cheeky and crazy. She's going 6 people deep in a bathroom stall. She's like really acting
Some
up.
of you can relate.
Many of you at $3 Bill can relate. This is a typical Tuesday night out for a gay person, but she's crawling on the floor. She's
Me in 1 decade.
But yeah, it's like an anthem for going out, getting rowdy. And she was posting from Ibiza with the Blessed Madonna doing the most.
While Katy Perry's stomping dunes in the
Yeah.
background.
Katie in handcuffs while Kylie is dancing.
We actually didn't even talk. I'll add that to the after show because there's a whole list. Blessed Madonna is eating this era the fuck up.
Yeah,
by
this
the
is part
way.
of her album. So this
Happiness. We talked about this like weeks
we
ago.
did talk
but
about happiness.
It has also like been all over like the EDM blogs and everything and is just crushing.
Yeah, this is from her debut album Godspeed, which is coming out, I believe, October.
Oh.
And this is the latest release from it. But
We've lost dancing. Again, like that bop too.
yeah, so highly into this. Get into the lyrics of this. It's a lot of fun. It's about being that bitch at the club. And I love the line, I got a hot date with my mistakes. I can relate.
10 people just unsubscribed.
And that it doesn't end there. We've got some actually major collabs this past few weeks. We also have Lalisa of Blackpink and Rosalia together with New Woman,
They ate
which
this up.
is so fucking good. Yeah. it is, first of all, Max Martin
Oh.
and Miss Tuvelu.
Well, look at that.
She definitely got a good check for this one. I'm happy
Who,
for her.
Tuve?
Yeah, for sure. Like, this is like a big deal project, so I'm sure this was a nice one for her. But
Tuve loaded.
Tuve loaded. This has been on steady repeat. I think it's very cool. The video is so cool. It's a visual overload. The video, the scene of them connected by a lip ring and nose ring. Oh, just interesting, just cool. And
I feel like music videos are coming back.
A little bit, yeah. I
mean, they never went away, but it feels like
Yeah.
something shifted.
Yeah, Angel of My Dreams and this video, I'm like, wait a minute.
Woman's World. Sorry.
It's with a 1 minute apology video after. This is satire, by the way.
This podcast is satire.
That's true. They ate. Lisa is eating her solo project. This is her project featuring Rosalia, and I'm excited to see her stepping out and owning this solo chapter. I would also, of course, love some Blackpink, but we get a song from them once a decade, and that's fine too. But yeah, she's going to be in The White Lotus.
Oh yeah, that trailer dropped.
Yeah, we got
Very
season 3 of that
sepia
coming.
toned.
Yeah, so
I saw a spoiler recently from that.
From what?
From White Lotus.
What did you see?
Of someone who dies.
From a previous season? you
Yeah.
mean? Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh.
Yeah, it's like one of the...
She's not coming back.
One of the biggest... Yeah.
Got it.
Yeah.
I still have to...
You got to catch up on that one a little bit. I was like, a spoiler for the new season.
Yeah.
But no. Yes,
sad.
It is sad, yes. But she won a bunch of awards for it, so it was great. Anyway, so shout out Lisa and Rosalia.
Another song that I want to shout out this week for my dance girlies, Kygo and Hayla got a Joel Corey remix of their new track, Without You. And this may be a basic opinion of me to say, and I don't care, but everything that Joel Corey does is a fucking bop. Wow. Katie could have made some phone calls here, but oh my God, it's so good. Clap if you care. Clap if you care. I care.
People are clapping because every
Voice
time
of the
you say that nobody
generation.
cares, people do let you know that they care.
That is true. I did get moon and sun emojis from people. There was John Summit fans in the midst.
You got to talk to your boy, though. Did you see the interview where he answered questions about female anatomy? And he was asked...
Who, John Summit?
Yes.
No.
He was asked how many ovaries women have. Did you not see this?
No, when did this happen? I saw the interview where he talked about not getting women flowers.
That was bad enough. That was already like... that was bad enough. But so Alex Earl interviewed him, and it
800,000?
Wait.
Is that like sperm cell? My sister's a scientist. I'm not.
No, the answer is 2.
Jesus.
Oh, even I knew that. I don't even think he could spell ovaries.
No, I don't think so.
And you know what?
But he does make bops.
That's the thing is sometimes you can't be blessed with everything.
No. I do wonder how he got through school, and I am worried about his general education of women, but
he's an accountant. He was an accountant.
Well, you could still know that
you
they have
don't
2
need
ovaries
to make a bop.
Okay, anti-woman.
Oh God. That's gonna be... Oh wait, I probably said that the wrong way, didn't I?
You probably did.
I think I meant you don't
You're a men's rights supporter.
God, well, when my Spotify Wrapped comes out.
You certainly are.
What I meant to say was you don't need to know about ovaries to make a bop.
Yeah, I guess I'm just like worried about his general knowledge of like getting a girl pregnant and all that kind of stuff, but it's fine. And he doesn't get them flowers either, apparently. Yeah, he talked to our...
That's men for you.
That is men. It's men. But you know what? He shows a willingness to learn, I think.
Yeah.
And he's, you
an
know,
ally.
He's an ally, so maybe there's hope there. But good Lord.
Oh, John Summit.
800,000 ovaries.
I saw that he was hanging out with Pat the Puss. Or not Pat the Puss. That's Octopus.
Yeah, Jake Shane was the one who interviewed him about the flowers, and he was beside himself.
But then he was like hanging out. Like he was
they like fully hang out because I think Jake is friends with Alex Earl and that whole... Yeah.
And he's like in that crowd now.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah, and he's dating one of them.
One of the Earls,
yeah,
right?
The Earls.
Get it, girl.
Get it, Earl.
Oh. Also, I'm still waiting to hear if I made a finalist in his mix contest.
Oh, nice.
So the Discord girlies know because I posted it in my self promo channel.
Uh-huh.
My mix that I did.
Was it 1,000 Doves, 800,000 Ovaries remix?
No, I wish. It's a 31-minute mix. It's my longest mix that I've ever made.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like a full DJ set.
Yep.
I think it's great. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
But I was really proud of myself because that was like really fucking long. It took me like 3 weeks.
Well, I am very excited for you. And
So we'll
hopefully when he's done doing all these interviews, embarrassing himself,
I know.
he'll take a listen.
Because there's like, I did a Give Me More mix in there that is fucking fire. I did a remix of Eat the Bass where it's like, Just Let Me Dance. Oh, I want to dance with somebody with Whitney Houston, which is fucking fire. What else is in there that there's a lot. So even if I don't win, I'm going to publish it.
Of course you should.
So stay tuned.
Well, stay tuned.
I'm like low key retired as a music producer, but like not yet.
Well,
I'm on pause.
okay. Hiatus.
Yeah, I'm on hiatus. Anyway,
A group that we thought was on hiatus, but
Oh.
clearly is not. Although they do the Pride circuits and everything, and they tour now. Bewitched, our faves from back in the day. Say You Will, Say You Won't. Say You Do What I Don't. Say La Vie. Unexpectedly dropped an EP called Ripped Jeans, Irish Legends.
yeah,
It's better than I expected.
same.
Yeah.
I was vibing to Multiply.
Like, it sounds modern and
Yeah.
fresh. Yeah. Good for them, honestly. They have been doing sort of the like Mighty Hoopla kind of vibes.
Yeah.
But to put out new music, I was like, oh.
And they did a collection. There was like a not a new album, but like a compilation.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. The hits.
Yeah. They could put some new remixes up.
They could. Say
For
La
an
Vie
anniversary.
2024 mix.
Yeah.
For sure.
Bewitched, send me the stems.
It's some Irish promo.
Yeah. My girl, my Siri's Irish.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Hey Siri, can you say hi to all of my podcast listeners?
Okay. Playing Race Chaser as 9010 lip sync Lollapalooza.
What?
That was probably your last played podcast?
Yeah, Race Chaser.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, they're doing Classique All-Stars too.
Oh.
Very excited about that. But I do hear the accent. You should give it a Derry accent, like Nadine.
Oh, I wish. Yeah, she's got an accent.
I love that.
My people. Anyway, we also got the album from Tinashe, Quantum Baby.
Yeah, I
is
believe-
finally here.
I think this is the part 2. I think there's like a 3-part series that's happening.
Yeah.
And this is Quantum Baby, which is where we got Nasty and Thirsty. And my favorites are so far No Broke Boys, Anthem. In this economy, actually, she had a really funny tweet about that. They, what did she say about that? That's her, I think that's the focus track of the new album. But she wrote, a fan wrote, "What inspired No Broke Boys? # Quantum Baby." And she wrote back, "This economy."
It's true.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, the No Broke Boys, but also When I Get You Alone is like my favorite of the ones that I've been listening to currently. And yeah, very happy for her. Obviously, Nasty is #1 most popular on her streams.
Good for
on
her.
Spotify. I mean, she really does it. And this is a hustler. This is somebody who's putting in the work, got dropped from the label, still hustled, still put on her own shows, made her own music. Very proud of her.
It's like the theme of so many of our girls this year.
It is.
Like,
I mean,
the girls
Chapel
who've been-
was flopped off a label too.
Yeah.
You know?
Sabrina's been putting in the work.
Yeah.
Jules has been putting in the work.
Everyone is shocked by the fact that when Sabrina headlined that recent, I think it was Stagecoach or something, Outside Lands festival, she was headlining it. And everyone's like, what is she going to do? She only has like 1 or 2 songs. And I'm like, she has 5 studio albums. Like, I know that you just got on for the ride, but like, she's got plenty, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. We also missed, she did These Boots Are Made for Walking with Casey Musgraves, which was a cool moment.
I almost said it. Kavan.
Yes.
The looks.
The looks.
Oh my God.
Yeah. I know.
She is out of that deeper well.
She is.
Like,
yeah.
That was not deeper well. That was Kavan.
Sluttier well.
Yeah, literally. Tits out.
Loved that look for her.
And the hair
Mm-hmm.
on both of them, too.
Oh, yeah. I'm loving this Nancy Sinatra pinup vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 60s. Is that the right lyric?
Well.
Or is it 50s? Ooh. From Hairspray?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what time period that was.
60s.
Oh, it's, yeah.
I believe.
Sure.
Hairspray. Welcome to the 60s.
Oh, look at that.
Miss Tracy Turnblad.
Goes to Broadway 3 times.
Yeah. I consider myself a bit of connoisseur myself.
We've seen Nicole Scherzinger.
We
soon.
sure do.
So, and I got a Death Becomes Her ad.
Oh, yeah.
So,
and you've got to go see Cole in
Oh Mary. Yeah.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm going to go see it again, I think, soon. I don't know if I can even get tickets, so honestly.
yeah, she's booked.
Booked.
We love to see it.
Mhm.
Another one who's been fucking put in the work.
Yeah.
That's the theme of this week's episode.
Hard work pays off.
And on that note.
And on that note.
My Stephanie Germata.
Well, one thing that happened during the Olympics before we get into everything.
Oh.
We did also miss discussing, like, right after we signed off.
Oh, the guy's dick getting caught in the pole?
No.
Oh.
But that did happen. That's true. I don't know what I have to say about that other than. Oh. Well, yeah. But as that was happening, and also in gay rights, Gaga performed the opening ceremony, and then towards the end, as she was making headlines because the French prime minister accidentally outed her as being an engaged woman on his TikTok, the gay prime minister, probably intentional, she decided to climb out of her hotel room, get into a car, grab an iPad, plug in the aux, and sort of play 2 snippets plus Stupid Love by Accident.
Didn't we talk about this in the
We talked about it in the live chat,
right? Yeah.
And so we knew that LG7 sounds really loud and aggressive and weird. So, of course, what would come next is a completely unrelated adult contemporary collaboration with Bruno Mars.
Teased and published within 1 week.
I can't say I saw this coming.
No.
She said, while we wait for LG7, here's this. Out of nowhere, we got a teaser where she was playing on the piano wearing a Bruno shirt and Bruno was wearing a Gaga shirt.
And she was in a dark hair wig.
Oh, we have to talk about
the wig. The
Lady
Charlie,
XCX.
Literally Lady XCX.
You want to guess the color of my art pop?
Yeah, her blackout era.
I loved that look, and it lasted for 5 seconds because now we've got Trixie Mattel Gaga.
Yeah.
Who this is a deranged look in my opinion.
It is very clown.
The eyelashes and the messy stacks of hair that are like not blended.
It's like Trixie Mattel Gaga clown.
Joanne
60s.
Joanne's aunt. Yeah.
Amy Winehouse.
Mm-hmm. It's certainly something. And so we have Die with a Smile, which is a timeless ballad, as her official website has declared, and also threatened debut collaboration. I don't know if we should take that seriously, but I am on high alert now. I will say, I generally just don't want music for men, period. I will not deny that Bruno can write a banger. Locked Out of Heaven is a 10 out of 10. It is true. And he knows his way around like a big soaring ballad.
Is he the one that sings Take Me to the Moon? Oh.
He never hit that note.
Is that his song though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait.
Maybe not.
Talking to the Moon. Yeah.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah.
Look at that. I know a Bruno Mars song.
You do. You know
because
plenty.
I'm happy.
Well, yeah. You know plenty. You know Just the Way You Are.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight I'm Gonna Marry You. 24K Magic.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I remember that.
There was like Versace on the Floor. I think Zendaya was in that video or something. Finesse.
I kind of fucked with Finesse.
The thing, and Silk Sonic, the stuff with Silk Sonic.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
the thing is,
There's talent there.
Of the men, he is on the least offensive scale. And as a person of 5'5" experience, I can relate to him as he is that tall. So I do have some, I can support him in that way.
Yeah.
He's relatively harmless.
Right?
Yeah. It's just like nobody, and that is a blanket statement, but a lot of people probably just wanted LG7.
Well, yeah.
And so instead to be presented with a man and a ballad was a little...
Oh.
But I have to say, I fully went Lindsay being asked about Paris on this song.
Yeah, you did. I saw your edit. I would never say that.
I would never say Bruno Mars is good. When I heard the snippet, I was like, wait, okay. I think she sounds incredible.
Oh, absolutely.
And I know, like, duh, we've known how she sounds, but I think especially, like, she sounds really fucking good. This chorus really hits, in my opinion. It's a Bruno song, in my opinion, like 90% Bruno. Like, I don't feel like it's particularly Gaga-ish.
My whole thing is, and this is a conspiracy theory that I would like to explore. This feels like MGM promo.
Do they both do MGM?
Yes.
I'm sure that helps.
Enigma or Jazz and Piano is MGM.
Okay.
And Bruno's show is MGM.
I certainly think that helps.
And then allegedly Bruno's gambling thing, even though that was like
shut down.
That was shut down.
Yeah. I see what you mean.
I have a theory. I've seen enough integrated marketing in my days to know.
I think it helps, but I do think
because Katie and Alesso did that collab and it was like so random. And then it was like, oh, they're both in Vegas. Then Bruno and Gaga at the same venue.
I could see Jazz and Piano being combined with him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also think it's like an SEO thing. If you get two people who are in the same place and you have people Googling it and writing about it, it gives you an opportunity to say, see Bruno Mars live at MGM.
You're right.
Jazz and Piano at MGM. You can throw that in the... It's brilliant.
I think so. I think you're right. I think there's an element of that.
And it doesn't come across like... certain albums that came out around Vegas residencies that clearly were not sung by the singer.
No, I agree.
Like, and Diet Pepsi by Addison Rae, very obviously, like, has to be SponCon, but you wouldn't think it because it's like so brilliantly.
Yeah, I do think there's an element.
The girls are getting smart. If you're out there,
I have a looming suspicion by the title that it's still going to pan out as something Joker related, because Die with a Smile is just so perfectly
talk about be on the radio.
Yeah,
while she's
like, well, maybe, but just the title is so appropriate for Joker.
Oh yeah, because he has that evil smile.
Yeah, especially if you if you see the movie, you'd understand like why I'm like, I feel like this is intentional.
Oh,
so I think there's still something to be seen here, because if nothing else, it was titled correctly for what we're about to be inundated with, because it's coming soon. It's October, I think early October 4th maybe is like the movie.
Oh,
which is really soon.
Yeah.
And at this point, I actually am wondering if like the crazy press will be after the movie, so maybe they don't want to say too much, because you know how these movies go. The superhero movies, they have to dance around so much. They don't want to spoil anything. So I almost wonder if it'll get crazy after it comes out, so they can like talk about everything. But because we only have a month to go, really, a month and some days.
Only have 1 month to go.
But I'm not actively streaming this necessarily, but I do think it is very, very good. And I do think her edible dance break during the instrumental bridge is especially a vibe.
The video is so edible.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I love it.
Her with that fucking cigarette and just the dance she does during that bridge. Like, honestly, it's a serve. It's become a little bit of a TikTok trend. People are emulating it already.
That's my new favorite adjective, by the way, is something being edible.
Yeah.
There's an energy to it.
Yeah.
And this video is that. So everyone put a pin in that for me continuing to use this adjective.
Edibled.
Edibled.
I also...
Addison Rae's Diet Pepsi is kind of giving a little bit edible too.
Yeah, for sure. I feel like this is also well timed in the run up to the election because this is a very apocalyptic song. So I'm like, oh, perfect. If it's the end of the world.
Oh my God, it's not going to be.
I know.
I am being delusional and trusting my astrology girls.
Regardless, I think the vibe is very appropriate for the times. So we will be hopeful and also see wherever this pans out. But I think there's more to the story here about Miss Die with a Smile.
I could actually see that now because the character that she's playing in the video is so over the top.
Mm-hmm.
It like feels like someone.
Yeah.
Or like something. Like we had, who was Joe?
There's
Gaga.
Very that.
Then there's this edible lady.
A persona.
Yeah.
Edible
also,
lady.
I have a compliment for Gaga because you all know my journey with her. Like diehard stan, hater, then fully back on board. Chromatica, one of the greatest albums ever made. 1,000 Doves is like one of the best songs ever sonically that has gone through my ears. Gaga is in an interesting position because her influence and like the 2009 with the character that was like, we saw Nicki, we saw Katie, we saw everyone, like Chapel now kind of does a Gaga-esque thing. She has to kind of reinvent her artist character, like the Lady Gaga character now kind of always keeps us guessing is her new thing.
She's decided to be
random,
Lady XCX, hardcore rock, and then contemporary pop song, like in the span of a week.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like she's kind of like abruptly changing genre and character.
Yeah.
In a way that's making her continue to stay unique.
Yeah.
Like, is she going to talk about wanting to be an FBI agent, investigating the Capitol, and then like next week she's the woman that she played in that one movie that I haven't seen yet. And then she's this edible lady smoking a cig, doing little dances, and then she's brunette.
Yeah, well, she's really Trixie Mattel because she's responded to a comment that called her doing Trixie Mattel cosplay, and she was like very mindful. Like, so she's at least seen that comparison, which is really funny.
I'm kind of upset. I'm like obsessed.
Yeah, I'm very into it. I think, regardless of how you feel about the song,
I don't hate it.
We also know that the album is coming anyway. So, and we've heard 3 snippets of it. We've heard the LG7Ts at the end of the HBO Max special. We've heard the 2 snippets at her car. It sounds aggressive, loud, metal, born this way. So if the plan is toss out this potential Grammy pop duet award-winning song.
Oh my God, then she'll have Rain on Me and this one for Best Pop Duo.
If the album is as left of center as these snippets sound, she probably is like, you know what? They're not going to award this, but
they should.
They should give me one for Die with a Smile. So maybe that's the vibe. I'll take all of it.
Wouldn't it be a gag if this is actually in the movie being sung by... Is Bruno in the movie? No.
Not that we know it, but the thing with these superhero movies is you're always sort of guessing, like, there's so many cameos and so many things. It's possible. Like, they might turn on the radio and this might be on. That's why I'm like...
then she could get an Oscar?
Yeah.
Wow.
We don't know.
Our Stephanie.
Our Steph. Shape-shifting as ever.
I did get a Joanne's Trattoria TikTok story on my feed the other day. It was like some Sally Sue, and she was like, come join me Friday nights at Joanne's for cabaret night.
Oh, I live.
Yeah, not sponsored.
For all the promo we do, we need to go there more. Also, they should pay for our meals, but...
Oh my God, we should show up like Bethany.
We should show up with like all the snippets.
Like, what, they don't recognize us? We talked about their employees all the time.
My seafood mac and cheese.
Like, I can't believe this. Can you believe this? I walked in, they don't recognize me.
Honestly, we should.
We should do a live show at Joanne's.
That would be the place to have it. Just meatballs and rats everywhere.
That is something I want to put on Shop Talk Convo is a live show because now that I have a job, we can make like props, you know? Like
there's props.
Yeah.
Oh,
and
wow.
I want to do cards for like our, like TV show with our little cards.
Oh.
And
what would be on the cards?
Like the logo with like, and then on the front would be the stuff that we read.
Oh, okay.
I'm not going to have us up there with phones. That look unprofessional.
Okay.
That's not very demure.
Right.
But yeah, we could have little cards and then an intro video
intro number,
and then a
choreography,
giveaway,
dancers.
like a raffle where we give away stuff. I have Spice Girls merch, like extra Spice Girls merch from my collection that I feel like the girls would like. Yeah.
Damn.
Add that to the list.
Okay.
Anyway, we'll see if Joanne's can accommodate.
Yeah.
There is a lot more to discuss, and we will be discussing more in the after show because this is a jam-packed episode. But we're back, and yeah, we've got multiple things. We've got Tuve Lu, Carol G, VMAs, some Nicole Scherzinger news, and more in the after show, which you can find at patreon.com/legendsonly. And is there any poll that we should do this week on Spotify now that we're back?
How about a Diet Pepsi poll, or a die with a smile poll? Oh,
Bop
or
or
maybe
flop?
like which one is better?
Well, Diet Pepsi.
Right.
I don't care what the audience says.
Right.
You're wrong.
Right. No, maybe well, something about those songs though. Something about
Bop or flop
sure.
on the new Gaga song.
Sure. Yeah.
I don't know if I would call it either.
It merely exists.
Like, it's smooth, it's pretty, they sound great, I like it.
Yeah.
But like a bop, I feel like
Well-
a vibration through my tits, you know?
Well, it's a ballad, so it wouldn't be a bop.
Yeah,
So, but I like it.
same.
I also do think
Die with a what?
there's like a chance. There's a chance it could be a wedding classic if it does take off. Like that is a first dance kind of song.
Hold my hand.
Well, maybe that one too.
I'm over weddings.
Yeah, that's true. You're not
If
in a
my
position
future
to weigh in.
husband, if you're listening, it's not happening. There will be an elopification happening.
Uh-huh.
And that money will be spent on a vacation.
Yeah.
Or front row tickets to like see John Summit or something.
Well,
Or go to the next Renaissance tour or whatever.
I think I'll have a wedding for at least one of my marriages, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like a small thing.
Yeah. All right, everyone. Time for the after show.
Sounds good.
Have a great week. Oh, BB Rexa check.
Oh, yeah.
Let's check and
it.
see if anything.
Late breaking.
Let me
BB
check.
Rexa
I'll check her mom's page.
Okay.
Buki Rex. Uh-oh, we got 3 updates. Justice for BB Rexa.
Oh.
Find the agent. Okay.
Well, there's none on BB's.
Okay, but BB, I'm nervous. Did she land safe? We'll find out. All right, everyone. See you in the after show. And see all of our Patreon girlies on Discord. And until next week,
We will
see you
soon
in the vaccine.